Very good evening, dear students. Welcome to our English grammar class. Today we will be discussing our new topic, voices. Dear students, as we have discussed earlier about voices through our online sessions. But now again we are going to discuss about this topic in detail. Dear students, voices, we have two types of voices, active and passive voice. These voices, we usually convert the statements from active to passive voice with the help of these tenses. We have 8 different types of tenses. All these tenses are used to convert the statement from active to passive voice. Now here I will be explaining to you all about simple present, present continuous, present perfect. In present tense, I will be explaining these 3 types of voices which will be used to convert from active to passive voice. And whatever rules you will be seeing over here, the same rules will be applicable even for past and future tenses too. Now here you can see the 8 types of tenses, and here these are the formulas which we are going to use in order to convert from active to passive voice. Okay, dear students, so come on, let's start our today's topic. Here I have taken an example in active voice. Mother cooks food. Now as we know, active voice formula is subject, verb, object. We also have passive voice formula as object, verb, subject. So moving towards the active voice formula, as you can see, mother is subject, cooks is verb, and food is object. So now tell me, this comes under which type of tense? So this comes under simple present tense. Now how to convert this simple present tense from active to passive voice? So here you can see food is object, cooked is V3 form, and mother is subject. That means the formula is converted from active to passive voice. But what we have used over here is the helping verb is. Now this helping verb is, from where we have taken, this is being considered from the present continuous tense helping verbs. Can you all see here? These are present continuous tense helping verbs, is, am, are. So we have considered helping verb is from here towards the passive voice of simple present tense. Now moving towards the second tense. The same example I will continue with the second tense. Mother is cooking food. Now if you'll get this question in your question paper, so first what you need to do? You need to first analyze. This sentence comes under which type of tense? So here you can see is there in this sentence. Is means this comes under present continuous tense. Why? Because here we have helping verbs in present continuous. Can you see? Here is. So because helping verb is in present continuous, so this statement will come under present continuous tense. Now how to convert to passive voice in present continuous? When you convert to passive voice, you need to use the word being. See here, subject, verb, object, and object, verb, subject. The formulas will be one and the same. Is helping verb also you need to continue as usual. But the new word you have to write over here is being. Being you have to add. So this is what we learn in present continuous tense. Now moving towards present perfect tense. Mother has cooked food. Now how we can identify which tense the statement is coming under? This statement comes under present perfect tense. Why? Because Here you can see the helping verbs has and have. See, has and have, these are the helping verbs. So here you can see has. So has means this statement comes under present perfect tense. Now when you convert this to passive voice, you have to add the word been and you have to convert the statement. The remaining subject verb object, object verb subject is one and the same. Even helping verb has is also same. Only what you need to change is been you have to add in the passive voice statement of present perfect tense. So these are the rules which you need to follow when you convert the statements from active to passive voice under the present tenses. Now in present tenses we have, in simple present, remember is you need to add. In present continuous, remember being you have to add. And in present perfect, remember you have to add been. So this is what you have to remember. Now the same applies even to simple past, past continuous and past perfect. Again you need to check the sentences. It comes under which type of tense. This comes under simple past because there is no helping verb. This comes under past continuous because there is was helping verb. And this statement comes under past perfect because there is the helping verb had. We can see over here. Now when you convert these statements from active to passive voice, what you need to remember? Same, we have to follow the same principles, the same rules. Like how, see here you can see in present tense we added is. Same way in simple past we have to add was. And in present continuous you had added being. Same way in past continuous you have to add being. In present perfect you have added been. In past perfect also you have to add been. So in this way you have to follow the same rules which you followed for present tense. The remaining formulas for active voice and passive voice will be one and the same. Like subject verb object, object verb subject. And before subject you have to add preposition for all the statements. This you should not remember. This is compulsory. When you convert to passive voice you have to add preposition, you have to write before subject. Okay. Now moving towards the future tense. In future tense also the same formula applies. Subject verb object. This is subject, verb and object. This is object, verb is in V3 form and this is subject. But what we have added over here is same helping verb will and will. Extra what we added? The word be. So this you need to remember. And here we have future perfect tense. Same applies, formula is same. What we have added is been. So for all the perfect tenses like present perfect been, past perfect been, future perfect been, you need to add. And when you see for present continuous being, past continuous being and future continuous we have not taken, but simple future you have to add be. Simple present is. Simple past you have to use was and simple future you have to write be. So these are some of the helping verbs which you have to remember, which you have to use while transforming the statements from active to passive voice. Dear children, you need to learn all these tenses thoroughly. Unless and until you don't learn these tenses, you will never understand which formula to use and identify the active voice statements or which helping verb you have to use in which kind of tense. This you will never identify. You will never understand. So, all of you have to learn these formulas thoroughly. And at the same time, you should also follow the rules. The first rule is you have to identify which voice this statement will come under. If it is subject, verb, object, it is coming under active voice. If it is object, verb, subject, this will come under passive voice. That is the first rule. Second rule, what you have to remember is you need to always remember about the tenses. Now here you can see the helping verbs. All these helping verbs. If you have these helping verbs, you have to check these statements comes under which type of tense. Then you need to convert to passive voice. When converting to passive voice also, you need to check what kind of words or helping verbs you have to use when you convert the active voice statement to passive voice. So these are some of the rules you need to follow and remember while converting the statements from active to passive voice. So dear students, I hope you all might have understood our today's topic, voices. Thank you dear students. Stay home, stay safe.